Hey guys, so today's makeup tutorial is a bit of a graphic eyeliner look paired with one of the amazing XO Beauty lipsticks. It's like a tangerine vivid orange colour and it matched my shirt, so I just had to wear it that day. But anyway, I'm starting off with the eyes and I just filled in my brows already and primed the lids with a bit of concealer, and then I'm going in with some INGLOT eyeshadows. I'll write the exact numbers of the eyeshadows down below if you're interested. But these are pretty stock standard colours that you should probably have in a palette lying around somewhere. It's just a sort of taupey grey colour and then a navy blue. I'm adding this bit by bit into the crease. I'm not going in too heavy to start with because I want it to be nice and blended. Of course, I'm no expert, but this is the easiest way that I found, just going little by little. Then I'm going in with this black eyeshadow. Oh, trying to show you the name of it. It's a Chi one. I think it's called I Was Made for Loving You, but again, any black eyeshadow is fine. And I'm just using that to deepen up that crease again. And we are going to be going in with some concealer and crispening out the eyelid. So really get into the blending. Don't worry if you get some on the actual lid because we're going to be cleaning it all up. So I'm just taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer because it's a nice high coverage and a nice light colour. And I'm just putting that on with a very small flat shader brush and chiseling it back out where my crease should be. Gone are the days of having to meticulously plan out a cut crease. You can just go in and conceal when you're done and it's all perfect. Then I'm taking this corally shimmery shade from 3 Concept Eyes and just patting that over. I wanted to have like a teal and an orange incorporated in the eye, or like a light coral, nothing too orange, but I knew I was going to do a lip shade similar to my top. So I just feel like teal and orange is a really cool combo. Anyway, went in with some traditional liquid eyeliner, and then for under the brow bone, I started to go in with white. You can do this, but if you're using the Jeffree Star Liquid Lipsticks like I am, you actually don't need to put down a white base because they're so pigmented, which I learnt after I did the brows. I was like, wow, this is so blue. So I'm just taking a small little liner brush and just carving out. Just pretend that you're like doing your lip line or something. Try not to overthink it. It's actually not that hard. Just pretend you're doing, yeah, like liquid liner or lip liner or something. You can see I had such an unsteady hand this day. I just done boxing at the gym the day before and I still had very shaky hands, so it was a little harder than usual. Excuse me if my line work is not as on point as it usually is, but you get the overall effect. I think this is a very cool look, and I keep seeing similar kind of looks on Instagram, just like really graphic liner, so I was inspired by a lot of looks on Instagram. I'm sure you guys have seen them floating around. Unfortunately, I don't know one person to credit, but I've seen like a lot of different sort of line work things done. Of course, putting on some mascara, and then that's pretty much the eyes done. I'm just going in with some hydrating spray and a hydrating primer. This is MAC Strobe Cream. I'm just putting that on the high points of my face. Then just go ahead and put on your foundation, whichever shade you are, whatever coverage you like. This is quite a full coverage one from Natasha Denona. And then I'm just going ahead and concealing the under eye area, again with the same concealer I used on my lid, just to keep things simple. Where the sunrise lasts forever. I think for memory I also set that down with a bit of powder, but I must have not recorded it. So popped on some falsies, and then for highlight I'm actually using a blue highlight, but do not be intimidated. You can see it's more of just a blue sheen. I just thought, why the heck not? You can tell I was feeling quite artistic with my makeup today. You don't have to do blue highlight obviously, but I feel like it turned out really cool. It just kind of complements the eyes, and I think if I didn't mention it was blue you probably wouldn't have noticed. She says hopefully. Maybe you did and you think I look like Avatar. But anyway, I think it's really cool, and I love those BH Cosmetics highlight palettes. They are so pigmented and so affordable. Anyway, for the lower lash line, I'm just going in with that same navy blue and the same blue highlight that we used earlier. And then to give it even more of a teal shade, I also took this NYX single eyeshadow. I think it's in the shade Mermaid for memory, but it's just a beautiful shimmery teal colour. And for the lash line, I went for a navy blue because clearly I was just off the rails today with my colour palette. I just thought it would look cool. I have green eyes too, so it's not like this eye makeup even matched my eyes, but what the heck. I'm just loving playing with makeup lately, so hopefully this look isn't too crazy for you guys. The look I have coming next is not as crazy, don't worry. But I'm putting on some lower lash mascara. I like to use my roller lash, fits the lower lash line well. For lips, I'm using this bullet lipstick here. It's one of the matte ones from XO Beauty, and this one's the shade Limerence. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And as you can see, it's a really vivid, perfect colour for this makeup look. I don't use traditional lipsticks that much, but I really enjoy the formula on these. They're very pigmented. And that's essentially the last step of the makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this full face tutorial. I'd love to know down below if you would wear blue highlight or if you think it's a little bit too crazy. Let me know. I know some of the Anastasia palettes have like different colours like green and stuff like that. I personally think it's quite cool, but I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave me a comment. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye!
Come get lost with me. Come get lost with me. Come get lost with me. Just run.